Yo, what is up? Hopefully my speech doesn't sound too bad. I'm missing 2 front teeth right now, so, like, I imagine I sound fine, hopefully. So yeah, a lot of people in chat are already mentioning it, so I'm going to give you guys updates on my teeth. I sound the same? Okay, perfect. So I need to give updates on, or I need to tell you guys about my teeth, not just because, you know, I had to get my teeth removed and that's interesting, but also because it kind of explains my absence. It explains why I haven't been streaming. My teeth, I gotta confess something, chat, and this is like a PSA for all of you. I used to not brush my teeth when I was a kid. I think I started brushing my teeth at like age 14. Now, this has bitten me in the ass as I've grown up. I realized I started so late that my teeth are just fucking rotting. Yeah, or at least they were. I've had several issues. I remember one of my teeth a while ago, I bit onto a piece of popcorn and it just cracked in half. And that's just been sitting in my mouth for about a year. But the most recent issue is I've had a tooth. It was the front left tooth. And it just had a hole forming. Like a cavity became an actual hole going through the tooth. And the thing is I'm not the richest person in the world. I don't have the best insurance. So I just kind of let it happen. Yeah. And, I bit into a piece of shrimp, and it just, I felt it crack, but it didn't fall out. I'm like, huh, that's weird. So I touched it with my fingers, and I was able to pull it out as if it was made of fucking Play-Doh. So I had half of a tooth there. But even then, that was fine. I knew I needed to go to a dentist and get the little bit of tooth that was left there removed. Like, that was the point where I was like, okay, I gotta go. Ouch. No, that's the weirdest part. It didn't hurt. That's the weirdest part. But obviously, at that point, I knew I had to go to a dentist. I had to do something, because I can't leave half a tooth in my mouth. Problem is, I'm calling every goddamn dentist in the area I live in. None of them take my insurance. If you're curious, I have, like, government insurance. I have, like, you know. I don't know if I want to say specifically which one, because there are a couple, and I can keep that vague, but yeah, I have, like, we'll call it Obama insurance, I guess, I don't know. So, I'm calling around different places, none of them are accepting it. I'm like, alright, whatever, I'll just take my time with this. And then I'm at work the other day, and I get hit with this insane pain on that tooth. And it builds and builds and builds until eventually I just can't. I had to call out of work. I told my boss I was going to the ER, which isn't wrong. I did. I went there to see if they could do anything about it. They just gave me antibiotics. But luckily, that dentist gave me a list. He gave me a list of dentists in my area that take a different insurance adjacent to mine. So, I called them, and the first place I called took me in. Now, they're not a full-fledged dentist. All they actually do is remove teeth, but that's all I needed at this point. So I went to those guys, and they did what I needed. They pulled the 4 teeth that were bad in my mouth. Sorry if I keep pausing. I'm built, like, there's spit building up in my mouth. It's pretty bad. Now, the funny part of this story, to lighten the mood, is they obviously had to put me under, because this was basically a surgery they were doing. They called it mouth surgery. They didn't give me, like, the laughing gas. They didn't give me a gas that you breathe in. No, they gave me IV sedation. They put a needle in my arm and injected the sleeping stuff into me, right? So, I put out a post on Blue Sky, and, I mean, I was live tweeting a lot of it, but I put out a specific post that said, like, alright, I'm being put under now, see you all on the other side, and then they put the IV in me, and I was out like a light. What's fucking weird is that I was partially cognitive during this. I've had dentists put me under before. I had to have my wisdom teeth removed once, and they put me under for that. Usually it's just like falling asleep. You black out, right? You black out, you wake up, and tooth have been removed. English, by the way, but whatever. Well, this time, it was like I was high. It was such a weird sensation, but it was legitimately like I was on fucking... Well, I've never taken it, so I don't know if it's actually like this, but it's like what people stereotype LSD as being. Like, I was able to hear something, but I didn't know what it was, just noises around me. But I wasn't able to feel anything, I couldn't move, I couldn't do anything, and all I could see was a bunch of rapidly flashing colors, and, like, these complex geometrical shapes. Like, they kinda looked like, the symbols that people would draw for, like, stereotypical rituals, like the chalk symbols. It was like that. So, I thought that was weird, because the entire time I am under and getting my teeth removed, I'm technically doing something, because I'm out like a light, and I'm just like... I had a thought, and that's the most fucked up part, is I can even remember. I thought out loud, not out loud, I didn't say it, but I thought in my head, and I distinctly remember this, thinking, pretty colors! Yeah, weird as fuck. But it gets funnier. See, before they put me under, I had to warn the doctors that I act fucking weird coming down from sedation. Like, as I wake up, I'll say, like, I lose my filter, I don't know why I say things, I just say them, so I'll just start swearing, saying dumb shit. Like, last time a dentist had to put me under, I looked at the dentist and I said, "You murdered my teeth, you fucking bitch." And my grandmother had to be like, he doesn't know what he's saying, he's sorry. And ever since, that's been like an inside joke for me, that dentists will murder your teeth. This time around was even more insane, because, like I said, I'm in this weird state where I'm kind of awake, but not really, and as the sedation wears down, it goes from what I described before, where I could kind of see colors and shit, to I could hear things happening around me, to a point where I distinctly remember, again, I couldn't move, I couldn't feel anything, and I couldn't, like, I was seeing weird colors and shit, but I heard distinctly one of the dentists say, "Alright, you're doing good, one more tooth to go." Which was such a weird fucking thing to hear in that mess of, you know... I was afraid when I heard that I was gonna wake up. You know? But, yeah. The reason I say that is because I think what was happening is, as I was coming off of the sedation, I was gaining slightly more of my senses. Because at a certain point, I still couldn't see, but I was speaking. I could hear, and I could hear myself, I could comprehend it, but I couldn't see. At this point, I'm not even seeing colors, I'm just seeing the color black. But I can hear, I'm speaking, I can't control what I'm saying, I have no, like... I can't like, it's almost like I was having an out-of-body experience where I was, like, astrally projecting and hearing myself with no ability to control myself. It's like I was in fucking spectator mode, right? And all I know is that as I started to come up from the sedation and I'm in that state, for some reason I just, out of the blue, start humming. I'm just fucking humming Owl City Fireflies at the top of my fucking lungs across the entire goddamn dentist's office while actively asleep, or supposedly asleep, from the sedation. And I have no idea why I did that. I eventually gained more and more of my cognitive function. I'm awake now, to the point where I'm able to read messages on my phone. I'm able to, like, actually move around, but I don't dare try to get up out of the chair yet. Like, I'm not confident I could walk, but I could, like, reach into my pocket, grab my phone, and I could, like, kind of do stuff, right? But the first thing I did is I pulled out my phone, I opened up Blue Sky, and I quote tweeted the, "Alright guys, I'll see you on the other side, I'm being put under" tweet with, "Bro, I'm high as fuck." And I don't remember doing that. Like, I remember pulling out my phone, but I don't remember, like, typing the tweet. I just remember pulling out my phone and opening Blue Sky. I just don't remember fucking typing that. So that, like, fucking 4 hours later, I get home, I'm in my bed, I'm just, like, easing in, eating a popsicle, and I open Blue Sky, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the... and that was the experience. After that, I started to wake up more and more. I started to just be functional. I got out of the chair. I walked out to the car. And, of course, I don't have a driver's license. I'm with my parents. And, I will say, the worst part about having your teeth pulled is the initial car ride home. That is the worst part. Because, it depends dentist to dentist. This might not actually even be the case, because some dentists will just give you medicine. But mine didn't. My dentist prescribed me painkillers to deal with the fact that, you know, my teeth are obviously gonna fucking hurt. I just had, you know, my teeth yanked out of my goddamn skull. But they prescribed me painkillers, but I had to go to a pharmacy to pick them up. I can't get them from the dentist's office. And that period of that car ride, like, coming down from the sedation, but not having the painkillers and having to drive to get them. Also, like, having gauze in your mouth that, like, within seconds is soaking up blood. And they tell you, oh yeah, you have to keep the gauze in your mouth and, like, bite down on it for an hour. I had to change the gauze within 5 minutes because of how much blood soaked into it. And so I'm, like, constantly swapping out gauze. I'm in pain, you know. And I will say, it wasn't, like, an excruciating pain. Like, it didn't... if I could put it this way, it didn't feel like I had teeth ripped out of my skull. It was like an ache. It didn't feel good, right? But, you know, I'm constantly swapping out gauze, all that kind of stuff. And, you know, finally I get the pain medicine, but I can't take it right away. So, you know, I get home, I take it, and ever since I've been fine. Like, I've been good. And that's the best part. My teeth were bad enough, chat, that, I hate having gauze in my mouth. I can never stop myself from licking it. My problem was moving it around like chewing gum. I don't know if anyone relates to that, but I can't keep it in one place. Having you brush your teeth, you have to wait 24 hours before you can do that. But, yeah, I'm gonna start brushing my teeth, obviously. I do that now. Like, I've been brushing my teeth since I was about 14, but, like, that's the thing. You have to wait, because they actually put stitches over the spots where they remove your teeth. But, yeah, I mean, I got home. I am working on a video. I think in the community post I said sometime today or tomorrow. It might come out tomorrow night, because I have to record a lot of footage, and then I can start recording the voiceover, but the hard part of it is, done, so yeah. I will tease the video with 2 words: accurate hitboxes. Let your imagination run, but that's what it is. Yeah, I'll start playing the Gauntlets in a sec, but, yeah. I will also tell you that, when you get your teeth pulled, you can only eat, like, soft food. So all I have eaten today is, like a soup and some popsicles. How was your procedure? You joined right when I finished talking about that. Oh yeah, actually, there is one more thing I wanted to say, though, because that was the thing I was gonna say earlier, but I forgot to. The big thing about how bad my teeth were, beyond the fact that it just hurt and I had cavities and all that, is that some of my teeth were bad enough that, like, eating and drinking certain things would hurt. Like, if I drank ice water, it would cause the top right tooth, which is one of the teeth I had removed, it would cause my top right tooth, like, all the way in the back top right. It would hurt. And so I had, like, different things like that, where I was almost mentally aware of, like, what foods I ate, and how I'd eat them, what side of my mouth I'd eat them. If it's a hot food, it has to be eaten this way. And I was like, it was that bad. This morning, or not this morning, after I got home from the dentist and I go to take my painkillers, I had a glass of ice water with it, and I just kind of drank it. And I was like, whoa. Why you didn't brush your teeth in the first place? I mean, I do brush my teeth now. I didn't start brushing my teeth until I was 14, though, because I was a kid and kids are stupid. Yeah, PSA, genuinely, if you're a parent and you have a kid that's refusing to brush your teeth, don't give up. Just fucking be persistent and get them to brush their teeth, because holy shit. Yeah. Anyway, that all aside, let's finally start with the Gauntlets. And, if I didn't mention this, by the way, because this is the other thing I meant to say, and I did allude to this earlier, the whole reason I haven't streamed is because of my teeth. It started about a week ago where the tooth pain was so bad that I couldn't focus on even working. Like, I had to take days off at work because of it. So if I would have streamed the past few days, I would have literally been going AFK like every 10 minutes to go in the other room and put an ice pack on my fucking teeth. Yeah. Anyway, so we are on the Discord Gauntlets. These are gonna be interesting, because on one hand, these have a lot of non-demons. I think even Split is fairly easy. Yeah, this only has 2 demons, and one of them we don't even have to do the Rebeat for. But, on the other hand, I remember a lot of these levels being just bad. Like, Snowflies and Fog, I think we're going to be on for a little bit because it just sucks. We'll find out. This one should be easy, though. Have the music? It was just quiet? Okay. So the Discord Gauntlets gimmick is that every level has 2 routes, or a minimum of 2 routes. So I think what we're gonna do is, for the Rebeat on the servers, we're gonna take the path that we didn't take in the Gauntlets. How's that sound, chat? That way we can spice things up. Which I didn't know that was solid. The little floating rock at the bottom of that structure, that's solid, okay. But yeah, that means this will actually probably be the most interesting of the gauntlets to stream. Because the rebeats won't be the same. I'm such an idiot, dude. Okay. There's a little patch of skin in my gums. Because they have the stitches, right? I think some of the stitches are loose. Not that it's a bad thing, because the stitches are literally designed to, what's the word? I guess break down, but that's not the word I'm looking for. The stitches are designed to, dissolve. That's the word I'm looking for. But because of the way these ones are dissolving, and they're right under my tongue, or right above them, rather, it's like there's 3 little strings poking my tongue, and it's distracting me. And I know they're stitches, because if they were nerves, I would be in so much fucking pain right now. Oh my god, the blue button, red button thing? I don't even know about that because of Twitter, but I know it's a Twitter thing. I actually, like, right before streaming, was in call with an IRL friend, and, they actually asked me the hypothetical. And the answer is the blue button, like, easily, based off how simple statistics work. What is wrong with me? I'm, like, not able to focus on the level. Like, for some reason, I'm just not looking at the level. If you, like, boil it down to its absolute fucking simplest analytics, right? The red button, you have a 1 in somewhere around 8 billion chance of living. It is 1 in 8 billion, which is lower odds than winning the lottery, I believe. Whereas the blue button, if I understand the hypothetical correctly, 50% of people have to press the blue button for the blue button to work. Right? Which, that just means, when you lay it out plainly, that the blue button has a higher chance to not kill you than the red button. Like, the blue button just has a higher odds of working. So yeah, pick the blue button. Okay, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, because someone brought it up in chat and I just kind of went along with it, the hypothetical works like this. If you press the red button, you will survive only if everyone else presses the red button. If even one human being presses the blue button, everybody who presses the red button dies. Every single one of them. And mind you, this is everyone on Earth, so this is billions of people. If you press the red button, if literally everyone presses the red button will work. As for the blue button, if you press the blue button, you will survive even if like regardless of other people's choices. However, if less than 50% of people press the blue button, then everyone dies. So it's like, Red button, you only survive if nobody presses the blue button. Blue button, you survive if 50% of people press the blue button. It's weird. Okay, so I don't actually know how you access the second path. I'm assuming you just fall. Yeah. Well, the reason you wouldn't press the blue button is on the off chance that not enough people press the blue button. But it's like, the odds of 50% of the world's population pressing the blue button is so much higher than the odds that nobody presses the blue button. The only people who would assume that nobody would press the blue button are the type of people who vote against, like Kalshi, will the government confirm that aliens exist in fucking 2027 or whatever that vote is? It's like, it's that. The only people who would ever pick the red button are the people who think that aliens exist and go with that bet on Kalshi. That's the analogy. Because it's like, holy shit, dude. Also, wow, this path is cool. I like the lightning. The lightning effect is really good. A lot of GD creators are tempted to make the lightning persist on screen for a long time so you can see it. But with the lightning being on screen for only a fraction of a second each flash, it's a lot more striking. Well, that's the other thing about why you would never pick the red button. You know for a fact that a bunch of motherfuckers, like 4chan type people, would pick the blue button, not necessarily caring about their own survival, but just to fuck with people. Like, the idea of the red button is that since everyone has the rules explained, everyone could just pick the red button and be fine, even though you don't know other people's choices. But by that logic, there's going to be a person, like a 4chan type person, who's like, wouldn't it be funny? Hello, Nardalexius. Alright. I legitimately do not know... Oh god, I left that on. I was using that for a video. Anyway, I legitimately do not know... Oh, wait, never mind, I do. You pick it right here. Okay, so that's where the alternate paths are. Good to know. Alright, so let's go with day. I actually do distinctly remember both paths, I just didn't remember how you switched between them. I do know that night is cooler than day. I remember distinctly that night was by miles cooler than day. Now that I think about it, I might hate these levels, like the entire Discord Gauntlet, significantly less this time around, because when I originally beat the Discord Gauntlet, I was very new to the garbage trend of levels where they're hard to read unless you click when you see the jump indicator. Like, click when you see a jump indicator is like a genre now, and I really wasn't familiar with that before. And so the idea of that, like levels like Wild Card, which is in these gauntlets, we'll get to Wild Card later, But levels like Wildcard were completely fucking foreign to me. So, I feel like now that I'm more familiar with this kind of poor game design, I just won't be affected by it. It'll be fine. I also heard that the red-blue button thing is supposed to be a political analogy. Like, the whole thing was like, oh yeah, Republican, like, being a Republican only works if everyone's a Republican, but if at least 50% of people are Democrats, then being a Democrat's good, or something like that. Like, that was what the analogy was supposed to be, I think. I don't believe in that, though, just because, like, I'm like hyper woke socialist. I've been going down that rabbit hole politically, and when you follow that rabbit hole, you kind of realize that everyone is right wing in the U.S. Like leftist, like liberal Democrats are still right wing. Like American left is still right. So, I don't know. Very weird. Wait, so if, say, 60% of people choose red, does that mean the entire human race gets wiped out? Yes, exactly. It is a really fun debate. It's like entry-level philosophy, and I always like that, because it gets people talking. It reminds me a lot of the trolley problem, if you guys are familiar with that. The, if you don't do anything, one person dies. Or no, if you don't do anything, 5 people die, but if you pull the lever, only one person dies. And the conflict is that, even though only one person dies, now you're responsible for the death. Whereas if you don't pull the lever, you're not responsible for the death, but you let 5 people die. So it's like, which is the morally correct thing? And I find stuff like that fun. Trolley problem-esque philosophical thought experiments are fun. Yeah, that's how I see it too, Repulsive. I would just pull the lever because I don't really view it as responsibility and all that, because I feel like no matter what, you just go off the mentality of how do you kill the least people. Because I boil that whole thought experiment down to, would you rather kill one person or kill 5 people? You know what I mean? Like, that's what trolley problem sounds like to me, is more or less just, would you rather kill one person or kill 5 people? Alright. Yeah, I used to fucking vociferously hate this level. I think it's just my past hatred of this was just a circumstance of the time. Because I was new to jump indicator bullshit, and I was burnt out because I had gone through so many Gauntlet XLs. Whereas now I didn't have to struggle through the XLs because they're rebeats, so it was nowhere near as bad. Still have to rebeat it though, so who knows? Maybe the level could piss me off on the rebeat. You never know. But let's check the nighttime one out. Actually, before we do that though, I know I haven't been live for that long, but I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. I will not be gone that long though. I will be right back. Alright, I have returned. You know, we were talking about philosophical shit earlier. I'll just go all in and say, I am so fucking happy that my Eat a Carnis video was well received. I was so worried about that video. Mainly because what it boils down to is me giving, like, I don't want to call it biblical fanfiction, because it's not really that, but it's like, I guess, biblical headcanons, right? Like, philosophical biblical headcanons. And I almost worried that I would offend people, I think. That, or people would just find it fucking stupid. But, no, people thought it was interesting, and I'm glad. I think, a lot of people are afraid to think about... And I'm trying to find the words to say this carefully, but... A lot of people are afraid to use religious concepts as inspiration for fiction because they're worried that religious people will assume that they're not taking religion seriously. Which, I don't think that those two things have to be the same, like, the truth at the same time. I feel like you can be respectful. Like, it is possible for all three of these things to be true at the same time. You can be not religious, you can respect the religion, and use the religion as inspiration for fiction. You know what I mean? Like, it's possible for all three to be the case at the same time. And so, my thing is, I've had a lot of really cool ideas involving religious concepts, despite the fact I'm not, like, I don't believe in Christianity or anything like that, right? Like, chat, do you want to know a really cool idea I had? And it's involving this topic. It's not too controversial, so this isn't, like, risky for me to bring up. Like, no one in chat's gonna get upset with this, but you know that one religious story? I forget exactly what it's called, or what the... Like, it's named after the main guy in the story, but I forget what his name is, so I forget what the story's called. But it's that one religious story of, like, there's a flood, so the guy has to bring the animals to safety by lifting them, like... I almost said lifting them in the air. That's fucking Bible Adventures AVGN. Jesus Christ. Fucking Christ. I accidentally referenced fucking Bible Adventures NES. But no. It's Noah's Ark. It's the whole thing where, like, Noah has to bring the animals to the Ark so that they don't die in the flood. Right? Well, one idea I had is, what if you turn that into a fucking horror movie? Right? Like, what if... And I know it sounds, like, genuinely stupid, but this whole idea I had was, like, what if you make it so that, like, the movie is, like, the flood is, like, this dramatic thing. It's like a tornado movie, right? Where it's, like, he's trying to save the animals and he just barely escapes the flood, and, like, it's this whole thing. I don't know why, but that just seems like a really cool idea to me, where it's, like, trying to survive this flood, and, like, the whole thing would be, like, obviously it goes well or whatever, but I don't know, I just feel like making it, like, impending natural disaster type movie would be cool. It's ideas like that I have. And I feel like, people are afraid to explore ideas like that. And it might be stupid, too, I don't know. Like, a lot of ideas I have, I'm afraid to share when it comes to that kind of stuff, just because it genuinely might just be stupid. But it's a cool idea in my head, I don't know. I mean, like, a lot of concepts in religion are just terrifying. Like, no matter how you slice it. It is, like, religion breeds really good horror, I feel. Like, what was that, that one ARG? I think it was, like, the Monument Mythos, or, like, the... whatever it was. Wendigoon made a video on it. I don't know. There are no stupid ideas, only stupid execution. Fair. I think it was the Monument Mythos or something like that. I don't know if I want to answer that one, Simeon. Because that gets into a lot more of the controversial stuff that flies around in my head. I'm just not willing to open that can of worms. I just called you Simeon, it's Simon, I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, so this should basically be the exact same then. Yeah, I don't want to get, like, too into the, like, actual, like, whether or not I believe in religion stuff. I mean, I can openly say I'm agnostic atheist, I don't believe in it, but, like, I don't want to get too into, like, my opinions on religion in that kind of way. Just because, like, I will piss people off. I think the safest way I can explain why I'm not willing to talk about religion that much, despite how well the Ida Carnus video did, really comes down to, I can just use an example from the Ida Carnus video. One of the things I was afraid of in the Ida Carnus video, and it's something I had to say because it was, like, directly tied to the point, but I was worried that people would get offended when I said that religion contradicts itself. You know what I mean? Like, because there was, it led into that whole tangent about how, you know, biblically accurate angels cannot be perceived, and yet we try to perceive them and depict them, and that doesn't make sense, right? But, like, that's not, what the fuck? That's not the only thing in different religions, like that I believe. Like, there's a lot of, similar thoughts like that. So, you know, if I go down my thoughts on religion and why I don't believe in certain religions and all that, I will offend people because of stuff like that. And that's one of the many reasons I was so paranoid about the Ida Carnus video. All I can say is I'm just glad that video was well received. At the end of the day, what I can say, though, is, and this goes for every religion and every belief and every person, this is my baseline opinion. I don't care what you believe in as long as you are not hurting people. That is my one rule. Do not hurt people. And, well, yes, there is something to say about unknowingly hurting people. Like, a lot of people will believe in, like, cults and not realize that the cults are harming people. But, for the most part, like, it's an easy thing to assume. If you are not hurting people, then I don't really care what you believe in. You're good. I do not think negatively of you. Just so long as you are not hurting people. Honestly, getting back onto the topic of GD, I think this fucking level, as much as I do not mind it now, I still dislike it because it represents my big problem with the Discord Gauntlet. There are some levels in here that this doesn't apply to, but it feels like some levels, like this one, just did not know how to follow the rules of the contest. So instead of doing something interesting with the there are two routes thing, you get a bunch of levels like this where it's literally the same gameplay on both paths. It's literally just, oh, so you could either do it during the day or during the night. You know, it's the same fucking level, same deco, same everything. It's just one is at night, the other is during the day. I don't know, I think when I heard the concept of it being that there's multiple paths, I was always expecting, like, some Castlevania shit. Not that ambitious, obviously. It'd have been fine if it was only two paths, but I was just expecting more stuff like that, where it's just like Change of Scene did it perfectly. Yeah, sorry if I haven't been looking at chat that much. I was just focused on the level. I don't even know where the coin is. Alright. Growing Insane by Subwoofer. What does the evil-looking practice button do anyway? Oh, are you talking about on the level complete screen? It puts you at 0% in practice mode. That's literally what it does. It keeps you in practice mode, but puts you at 0. Okay, so that's probably where the path diverges. Okay, how do I get up there? This level is already doing a lot more, because I can tell that there's different gameplay. Damn. Honestly, I think you should talk more in depth about your personal feelings and thoughts towards things. Something I've learned from writing things... Something I've learned from writing reviews myself is that being painfully honest usually works. Oh no, I'm 100% with you, and I am like that. It's just... It's not that I was afraid of being honest about how I feel about things. It's that I was literally just afraid to talk about philosophy and religion. I got a couple comments making the joke that I was afraid of, but not to a degree where it bothered me. But the thing that I was afraid of was people making fun of the fact that the video spends more time talking about philosophy and religion than it does talking about GD. Like, I thought I was gonna, like, turn everyone off from it because it was so, like... It took so long to get to the GD stuff, I thought everyone was going to be like, what the fuck is this shit, you know? But I feel like most people liked it and didn't mind that. Because I was afraid of that, and then I was afraid of pissing people off. Which I usually don't get to the point where I'm afraid of that anymore. Alright. Gotta learn the other path now. Okay, that doesn't change anything. How do I get to the top, then? Oh, okay. Little owl guy, that's how. So now it's raining. Yeah, there we go. See, this is more what I expect from the Discord Gauntlet. This does it well. I also feel like not every level did... Like, Snowflies and Fog clearly didn't do it. More of these levels should have used coins to incentivize you to change paths. Hit that. There we go. And I'm assuming... No, that's still possible. Okay. I'm gonna go on a whim and say this path is better than the other path. Not only can you get both coins on this path, but it just looks cooler. Oh, that's... okay. Still not sure if those saws can kill you. There we go. Cool. Double dimension. This one is really cool. I remember this one. Yeah, look at this. This is fucking crazy. Oh, there's a coin down there. Alright. That shit, I was reading chat. Until the secret way was fixed, it was unaltered. What was? Hold on, let me catch up on chat. I hit 100 classic hard demons last night. Nice, super uniform. Good job. Oh, yeah, the thinking space secret way, that thing. Alright, Simon, chill out with the religious stuff. Got 92 on Bloodbath after you stuck at 91 for 2 months. Nice! Hopefully you beat it soon. Thing is, if you already think the level's cool, the second path will blow your guys' fucking mind. It's really cool. It gets better than this. Oh, you can survive hitting that, that's funny. The cube not rotating when you dash just looks kind of goofy. Maybe, but it's just really ambitious. I think it's cool. Nice. Can I sing the song? No. You're God, no. Alright, Radiate and Glen. I do not remember how you get the other path of this. Yeah, it probably is that blue path. Oh, fuck, okay. You gotta do a little chip challenge for the coin, okay. If I had my own show, what would I call it? I have no idea. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Well, that seems like it's only possible on the, upper path. How'd I get the... Oh, okay. That is the second path. How'd I get the exact number for the GDDL rating? What are you talking about? Like, on my spreadsheet? I'm importing data from the GDDL backup sheet. So anytime the GDDL makes a change to the spreadsheet, which they do every time they make a change to the website, as far as I'm aware, but every time they set a tier for something, my spreadsheet copies the data over from their sheet and puts it in mine. Damn it! Oh my god, man. Come on. Dumb deaths. Hey, WK Games. Yeah, WK got unbanned for a while ago. Fuck. They apologized. They're a lot more chill now. Fuck! No, it's Radiant Blend. I keep fucking... Oh my god, why am I, like... I normally have this game's physics down to a fucking T, but for some reason I keep forgetting what to do there. Give me 1 second, chat. Okay, I'm back. Oh. No! Fuck! I forgot how to do the ending. No! Actually devastating, man. Unrelated topic, but what languages can you speak? Just English. I really want to learn Brazilian Portuguese and Japanese, but currently just English. Okay. Hey, Forever Fractal. Azimith's compass is so fucking funny. I don't know a single person that didn't die to that. No, it's not a demon at all. Motherfucker, dude. There might be multiple levels called Azimith. Well, I'm surprised I survived that. There we go. I don't know why that took so fucking long. That's not a bad level, I just fucking struggle with it for some reason. Alright, path 2. So we flipped a switch. What did that do? Are the lights and stuff off now? Is that what we did? We turned the power off? Oh, whoa. That's a fucking hard war. Okay. The idea of platformer gauntlets really does not sound appealing to me. Like, I like platformers, but I just do not think they would work good in a gauntlet format. I like Radiant Glen so far. It's pretty cool. The coins make it harder, which adds a little bit of an annoyance to it, but not enough to affect my enjoyment. More just enough for me to be stuck on it longer. Yep, that makes sense. Jesus Christ, dude. Happy birthday, Often Guy. shit, I did it first try. Wow. I did the blue orb first fucking try. Oh yeah, we hit 8,000 stars. Alright. Discord Gauntlet is done. Now we have the Split Gauntlet, which is basically Discord Gauntlet Part 2. Really quick though, I'm gonna BRB because I want to get more water. So I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Ow. Alright. I see, okay. I'm never really fazed by stuff falling off the list. Because everyone's like, man, this game has gotten so hard now. I can't believe, like, insert level here has fallen off the list. But something falling off the list doesn't mean that the list has gotten harder. Like, what was it, Renovant fell off the list recently? All you have to do to knock Renovant off the list is just verify a bunch of levels harder than Renovant. They don't even have to be close to top 1. Oh, what? That's solid! I'm surprised I made that because I missed the orb. There we go. I think the bloop is funny as fuck. Alright. I have no idea how to get onto the other path for this. I'm sure you have to hit that. That's definitely... Oh, okay. That's very simple then. I think that path is actually the easier one. Also, there's gameplay on the end screen, but it's auto. That's funny. How's my day going? Pretty good. Oh. How did I miss the lever, dude? I guess technically the flying is harder on this route, but like, if you can beat hard demons with a decent amount of effort, flying like that is not hard. Alright. No, the gimmick was used for the split gauntlet. I'm not looking forward to the next two. Seasonal Haven might be fine. I don't remember much from this level. Nope. Swag. I'm not doing that from zero. Sorry. Oh, that's kind of awkward. Oh, that's a timing. What the fuck? Oh, UFO. Okay. Finally beat your first extreme? Nice! What'd you pick? Ah, fuck. Oh, what? Man. Cataclysm? Nice, that was the same one I did. Ah, fuck. That green dash orb, every time I've successfully hit it so far, it was by accident, because I keep forgetting it's there. So I just keep getting lucky, and that time I just didn't. This is hard, man. What the fuck, dude? No. Oh, that can happen. I'm discovering depths now. I was afraid of that. For some reason, that felt so sketchy in practice, and I was right to find that sketchy. That's unfortunate. At least I got the duel, though. I'd honestly rather that than finding out that I didn't know how to do the duel from zero. There is a click in here I'm a little worried about. Okay, I got it. We should be good. Such a good level. I love when non-demons can still give me nerves. That's how you know it's well made. This level having actual nerve control skill set on an 8-star is crazy. Yeah, that's cool. Genuinely. Yeah, I remember the second path, it just changes the weather, right? Oh no, never mind, there is a difference. We go underwater. I think it's weird because there is a trade-off. I think the spring version looks better, but it's harder to see the gameplay. Fuck. Alright. A spring thing top 1. Good level. I'm worried about this one. God. Alright. no, this should be okay. I didn't see the orb. For some reason, the percussion in this fucking song sounds like Minecraft slimes, dude. Fuck! No! Dude! I'm shocked that's possible. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Yeah, nowhere. I don't hate this anywhere near as much as I used to. I think I actually really like its atmosphere. I just fuck. It is such a click when you see the jump indicator level. I dislike it. I still do not like it. I just don't hate it as much as I did. Let's do the other path though, because who knows? I think I've never played this other path. Is it literally just gonna fucking change the deco? Oh, this is different. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, you literally do not have to click there. Good to know. I'm still going to for safety, but... Oh, dear God. Chat, I'm gonna be real, I don't think we're gonna be taking this path. I think this is the first one where I gotta just not do it. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I clicked too early. Hello, Sam the Quinn. What? Man. I'm shocked I survived that. Nice. Alright, now on to Sinless Ash. Which thankfully I only have to beat once. Because I already did this completion year. I'm gonna do a practice run because I forgot how to play this. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. What time is it for me? 1 a.m. Why does the boss throw so many forks at you? I don't know. The fuck happened? Why is there just a fucking saw hitbox there, dude? What? I can't fucking see anything in this level. That's my big complaint. Hey, Sonic Power, yay. Oh, okay, never mind then. Yeah, it is Terraria Calamity mod. Unfortunately, I don't think it's a very good reference to it. I don't think they did a good job. I really don't like this level. The fucking dash orb didn't work. What the hell? I guess I'll just try clicking it really late next time. My God. I somehow released the dash orb and then jumped. I felt like I only pressed once. There we go. Oh. My God, man. What'd I get a coin for? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't like that. That leaves us with one more level. One coin for each rail? Ah, I see. Ba 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 ba. Wow, that jump is hard. Am I supposed to just go up there? Hey, Mark BD. Jesus Christ. I want to redo that part because I don't think I did it right. Okay, so... Okay, whatever. Alright, that shouldn't be too bad. Man. Why is the beginning fucking so hard for me? Dude, I'm gonna be here for a while. ba 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 ba. I don't like the beginning of this. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Oh my god. I'm not enjoying this. my problem is I can't fucking see anything in this level, dude. It just feels like the, visuals are just a clusterfuck. Why? Why is that fucking spider so buggy? Oh my god! You have to, hold and buffer it, but even knowing that, the input doesn't actually happen until way later than you think it would. It feels like something that might have broken 2.2. I don't think that... I hope that wasn't intentional. That spider was like that in 2.1. God damn it, why does the congratulations 100% make me laugh now? I've never given a shit about that. What? What do you mean? No, that's fucking bullshit. Go fuck yourself, dude. No. I did the part right, it just bugged. Look at what fucking happened here, dude. Look at this. I did it correctly, but because one of them is a fucking robot, it just... Why is that a robot? And I didn't even click that hard either, dude. What the fuck? That's so annoying. I didn't even know that was a robot because I just haven't ever died there. That's so obnoxious. Why? Fuck, man, that sucks. I follow the arrows, and half the time when I do, they kill me. And this fucking opening is starting to really drive me nuts, too. Why? Why? What the? Oh my god. Practice isn't gonna help because I know what I'm supposed to do. And I jumped over it. Cool. spikes on the ground. I didn't even know those were there. What? This fucking sucks, dude. Unintended path? It's not very unintended. It's a wide open fucking gap. It's pretty hard to miss. If you were creating the level and you didn't want the player to be able to go down there, I feel like you'd have known to block that off pretty early in. It is legitimately easier than going up. Fucking Jonathan GD ass fucking ship sections, dude. I'm so done with them. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever publicly criticized those kinds of ship sections, so you don't know why the fuck I mentioned Jonathan GD. At the end of the level Bidu, there was an extension added that made the level worse. And the reason it's so bad is because it's an open ship section where you're supposed to follow arrows, but the arrows can lead you into saws that kill you, and the saws are hard to see because they move into the level as you're flying. And it's kind of similar to what's happening here, although I think it's actually worse here. Go is the end screen fake out. Dang, I remember you putting this level in your top 10 favorite easy demons. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. least I'm consistently getting here. That's reassuring. Alright, I gotta remember, it's a robot. There we fucking go. Oh my god, and we have to beat it again. Oh, this fucking pissed me off. And I'm not done. Chat, I hope you can forgive me in the fact that I'm not going to play the other path. I'm just going to play the same path. I don't want to relearn it. I just want to get it over with. I'm sure after watching me suffer, you can understand why. I apologize, but we're just gonna do the same path. Okay. Even if we took the other path, I wouldn't go for the coins, because I know what the coins do to the ship. It's fucked up. I'm pretty sure with the coins, this would at least be hard demon. Whew. Okay. There we go. That was so much faster than the first completion. Are you alternating in those wave parts? Yes, I am. Okay. I still don't hate it. I actually still think this could stay in my favorite Easy Demons, because I do like it, despite how fucking ass the gameplay is. I don't like the gameplay anymore. I feel like it's only bad because of a couple bugs and 1 or 2 parts being bad. I feel like I did enjoy this still. I just didn't have a good experience. So whatever. I didn't realize the split gauntlet gave such a cool looking ship. Alright. Next stream chat, we do the NCS gauntlets, and then we have the space gauntlets, and then we're done. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream. Oh, wait. 4 lists, holy shit. Well, we got to 50 lists. Nice. Also, we can open this. Alright. I'm gonna end stream. Good night, everyone. I hope you all had a good stream. We made some really good progress. We beat both of the Discord gauntlets, which is huge. Alright. Good night, everyone.